Perfect. That's perfect. So yes, so I've got 2 more coming in. So we have almost everyone. Bonjour, bonjour. Bonjour Alman, et on a encore une autre personne qui s'est rajoutée. C'est parfait. Je pense que ouais. Perfect. Again, another one. And Shakir as well. Okay, everyone is joining. That's perfect. This is good.
So we have everyone?
More or less, yes. So I think you can we can all start discussing because I mentioned Tufik is in charge of University of Wollongong in Dubai. The idea today will be for Tufik to present the university, and that each of you afterwards, if you've got any question, answers, please feel free. That's a great opportunity for you all to get to know a little more about the university, the program, the life over there. Any question you may have, please feel free. And if anyone's got any issue in English, I can always translate as well. So of course, I'm more than happy to help to answer your questions as well. Tufik, welcome.
Thank you very much, Sophie.
No worries. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. And I'll let you maybe start your presentation you may have, and to start to speak about Wollongong in Dubai. We're actually very lucky because Dubai is actually remain open despite the fact of the COVID situation, and we're having students for all this time that's been able to go to study over there. So I know quite a few of you are actually wondering and exploring the option of maybe Dubai as a next destination to study. The good thing about Wollongong Dubai is that they've got 3 intakes per year. So basically you can go and study in Dubai all year around. So which is a good thing. So Tawfiq, all yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tawfiq bin Mamoun. I'm the student recruitment manager here at the University of Wollongong Dubai. Our region in Dubai is looking after France to recruit students from Europe, either to Dubai, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Australia. So welcome Walid, Clement, Samia, Evodi, Ahmed, and I think Ahlam. I'll take you through a presentation where I give you general information about the University of Wollongong in Dubai, and then we can have a session of questions. So if you have any questions to ask me, feel free. So I'm going to talk about admission to undergrad after the baccalaureate. I'm going to talk about admission to the master after finishing licence or bachelor degree, or even if you have a master degree. And then we can also talk about if you want to come for 1 semester as a visiting student or 2 semesters, we have also this option available. I will share the screen with you now. Okay, so the University of Wollongong in Dubai, we are part of the Wollongong University of Wollongong in Australia. So basically Wollongong is a public university in Australia, fully owned by the government of Australia and located in New South Wales. We are south of Sydney, about 80 kilometers south of Sydney. So it's about 45 minutes by train from Wollongong to Sydney. The city itself is in the coast. The name itself, Wollongong, it comes from the Aboriginal language in Australia. And the meaning of the word Wollongong is sound of the waves. The Dubai campus, actually, we're now more than 27. We're about 28 years in UAE. We've opened in 1993. And we have a long experience of delivering quality of education and teaching in the United Arab Emirates. So it was the first foreign campus or offshore campus for the University of Wollongong, Australia, to open out of Australia. And they decided to have it in Dubai as a hub because of the location. It's in the middle between Far East and West of the world. Now, just figures and numbers, we have 43 degrees at the university, divided between undergrad, which is licence or bachelor degree, and postgrad. We have 23 undergrad programs, and we have around 20 postgrad programs. Currently, we have 3,500 students, from 108 different nationalities. In Dubai, we have above 200 different nationalities. It's a multicultural place, and you will meet people from all over the world here in the university. So just in the university, you will talk to people from 108 nationality and staff. We have over 152,000 global alumni who graduated already from the university, and they are working. So what we're going to deliver, what's the unique about University of Wollongong? We are the first Australian campus in Dubai. The degree you will receive from Wollongong Dubai is the Australian one. It's same as you went to Australia and studied to Australia. So it's one university, but many locations where we have Hong Kong, Malaysia, Dubai, and Australia. All the programs are accredited by two bodies. So for example, if you have a university in France, you have the Ministry of Higher Education who will audit the quality of education of the university. Our campus in Dubai have two ministries to check the quality. Ministry of Higher Education in UAE and TEXA, which is the Ministry of Higher Education in Australia. This is what we call it the academic accreditation or auditing. In addition to this, we have what we call it professional accreditation for some programs. I'm sure if you are doing a business degree, you know what's AACSB. That's an international accreditation for the business programs. We have our programs accredited by the accounting, for example, by ECCA in UK. The marketing program is accredited by CIS. The engineering programs is accredited by the Australian Computer Society. So we have what we call it academic accreditation and professional accreditation. In addition to this, we are an old university here with more than 28 years of experience teaching in the country. Plus, it's a safe environment. So, you know, UAE is one of the most safest. It's the top 10 in the world. Dubai is the top 3 in the world in terms of safety. The advantages in studying here that you can join the university anytime during the year. So we have 3 trimesters. We have January intake. We have spring intake in April. So you can start in April, January, or in September. And we also allow students to start in summer, which is in July. So here the intakes per year where you can join the university anytime. And I said before, if you come for a full degree, you can do Dubai and you can transfer to Australia anytime. In Australia, they have 2 semesters, either February or July. So for example, you can start in Wollongong the first semester here in January, and then you can join Australia in Feb, or you can join them in July. Same thing, you can take first trimester, second in Dubai, and then you can transfer to start July in Australia. We do accept students for both undergrad and postgrad, and as well as English classes. So we have a language course where we deliver English classes in addition to the IELTS exam. So if you want to do an IELTS exam to study in any university or to transfer to Australia or UK, we provide the IELTS exam here at the university. Programs, I'm not sure if all of you are undergrad or postgrad, but I will take you through all the programs. Undergrad level, we have 3 faculties. Faculty of Business, where we offer programs such as marketing, management, HR, international business, finance, and accountancy. We have the Bachelor of IT. We have majors in computer science. You can choose between cybersecurity, big data, game and mobile development. And we have Bachelor of Business Information System. It's a mix or combination between business and IT. For those who want to have the business and IT together, you can select this major. We have the Bachelor of Communication Media with majors such as digital and social media, global screen media, marketing, communication and advertising, visual communication design. And in engineering, we have the Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical, Telecom Communication, Computer, Civil, Mechanical. The Bachelor of Nursing is only for those who have diploma in nursing and they want to continue to get license or Bachelor of Nursing. The postgrad, the master programs, it's almost 1.5 to 2 years. It's evening classes, part-time. So the reason why we have them in the evening for you to give you opportunity to study and work in the same time. What majors we have? Almost all the majors. We have the MBA. MBA, of course, it's an executive program, required experience of 2 years. We have Master of Business with majors, where you can select between marketing, management, international business, finance, innovation, entrepreneurship, and HR. We have the Master of Business Analytics, which is required more skills of statistics. We have the Master of Applied Finance with 2 specializations, investing and corporate treasury. We have Master of Logistics, Supply Chain Management. For engineers, we have the Master of Engineering Management. For IT graduates, if you have license in computer science or computer engineering, you can do the Master of IT Management. Faculty of Humanities, we have Master of International Relations, which is more to diplomacy. And we have the Master of Media Communication in Journalism. We have Master of Education Studies for those who want to pursue their further education and to work more in education sector. And we have Master of Nursing. These the new programs that we have started almost 1.5 years ago, which is mainly in IT. And in the new programs we have now in the business is the business analytics. We have also the PhD programs for those who have a master's degree and they want to do a PhD, which is about 3 to 4 years. In addition to this, we have the language programs. So we offer the global English, Arabic language, IELTS preparation, corporate language training, and we have foundation programs. So if you don't meet the entry requirement to the bachelor or licence, for example, if your baccalaureate is low, we can take you through a foundation program, and then you can join the bachelor program. I will take you more detail in the bachelor program. Accreditation, as I said earlier, or as I mentioned earlier, we are accredited by the Ministry of Higher Education in UAE, plus the Ministry of Higher Education in Australia. Your degree, your qualification will come from Australia already with the attestation. Here is the professional accreditations for business, for example, for IT, for accounting, for the logistics, marketing, again, accounting, CPA Australia, engineering, accredited by the Engineers Australia, and Master of Engineering Management is accredited by the PMA, Project Management. Our campus, here's snapshots and some images of our campus. We are located almost opposite to Dubai Palm. So if you know Jumeirah Palm, from our building on the roof, you can have a view to the Jumeirah area, the marina, and the Palm. It's a 7-floor building, and it's very modern. We have a lot of facilities in the building. Here's some images and photos about the lounge, the lecture theater, and inside the university. This is the sport facilities out of the campus. So here you can see the image to the marina area, where it's like walking distance from the beach. Where our graduates work in Dubai, those who wants to do a master's degree, we offer opportunities to work while you are doing your master's degree in the evening. We have connections with many companies as you see here in Dubai, where we can assist you and guide you to find a job and do a full-time job while you are doing a master's degree. If you are undergrad, you can't do a full-time job because your classes will be in the morning, but you still can do part-time job. So why to come to Dubai? Many reasons. The location of the country, so it's in the middle. It's a middle hub between Far East Asia, Europe, Africa, and America. We have the access of the visa, which is very easy to get the visa. You don't need to apply through the embassy or you go to the consulate or anything. Once you apply, you get accepted. The visa will come from here. So we send it to you by email. It's an electronic visa, and it will come to you by email. You just need to print it out and fly to Dubai. The accreditation, we have dual accreditation in UAE and in Australia. Now, for those who are looking for job opportunities, I'm not sure if you are aware about the coming Expo 2020. It's a mega big exhibition where there are a lot of job opportunities, full-time and part-time. It's going to start in October and it will continue till April 2022. Cost of living in Dubai, it's affordable when you compare it to US, UK, Australia, or Canada. You are talking about approximately 1,000 to 1,200 euro per month to cover your expenses. Safety, which is, as I said earlier, it's one of the top, Dubai or UAE in the top 10 safest countries in the world. Now, admission requirement, I will talk about what's the minimum requirement to accept you for the undergrad or postgrad. So if you are coming from high school level and you want to join the bachelor degree, we have 2 entry levels. Either you do a bachelor degree or license 4 years or 3 years. If your baccalaureate is 12 plus, we will accept you for 3 years program. If your baccalaureate is between 10 and 12, you have to do one year foundation plus 3 years bachelor degree. So that's for the entry level. Now, for 4 years bachelor degree, we need IELTS of 5. If you are joining 3 years bachelor degree, the minimum IELTS requirement is 6. Postgrad level, we need a license or bachelor degree from an accredited university, and same thing. For entry, we require minimum 11 out of 20 as average of the 3 years of the license, plus an IELTS or TOEFL with minimum score of 6. Now, this is our contacts and our email and phone number, but you always can get in touch with our representative in France. And Sophie will be helping you and assisting you to and guide you through the process also. So now I will stop sharing my screen, and we can continue if you have any questions to ask me about anything related to the studies or life in Dubai or any other questions.
Thank you very much, Tufik. That was very great. It's good to see the new campus as well, because it's been launched, what, it was a year ago, a bit over a year now. You've got this brand new campus now.
Yeah, now it's almost 1 year, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So brand new and in a great location.
Very good location.
Yeah, very nice. Well, any of you, if you've got any question, it's the right timing to do so. Do you have any specific question on the program or any
procedure, visa, accommodation?
Yeah.
Even if you're coming as a visiting student, I'm not sure if all of you coming for master or undergrad, but we can talk and you can just take the mic and ask your questions.
Clément, do you have any question about the Master of Engineering Management?
Maybe about the duration of the course per week. How many hours it is approximately? And because you said it was during the evening, but
yeah,
do you have any idea about the schedule and everything?
Yeah. So Master of Engineering Management, it will be 1.5 years. And you will have to finish 10 modules in total to graduate. Every trimester, you take 2 modules. So for example, if you start in September, you will study 2 modules. And in one trimester, 3 months, you will have lecture every week for each module, 1 lecture from 6 to 9:30 in the evening. Okay. So basically you'll have 2 classes per week for 10 weeks, and then you do exams. And then second trimester, you take another 2, third trimester 2, and you continue studying till you finish the 10 subjects. So your classes will be evening from 6 to 9:30, and the duration of the program will be around 1 year and 3 months.
Okay. Was it easy for students to find a job around to find a job that accompany you with the studies? Because if you only have 6 hours per 7 hours per week, you need to find a job around. And
yes.
Do you have any contacts in that specific type of?
Yes, exactly. So the reason to have the master program in the evening to allow the students to work. So basically, when you come to the university, you will have a student visa, and then we have a career office. They will help you and guide you, assist you to find a job. So we have some positions already in our website or in the career office. And sometimes we have a career exhibition. We invite companies to come to the university, nice. And they interview the students. So if you are a successful candidate and they are happy with your skills, they will sign a contract, and then we change your visa from student to working visa. It takes only 5 days to change the visa, and you can continue with your job. So yes, we have a career office to guide you and help you with finding a job in Dubai.
Okay, thanks.
Which is very good, if I can mention as well, because you could actually get a nice and decent salary wage every month. And then that helps you as well to gain on experience and put on your resume that during your studies, you've been able to have this work experience that is in relation with your current studies. And then, yeah, TUFIC, they earn around 2,000 euro per month, something like that, you mentioned?
Yeah. We have some students, they already started with a salary of 9,000 dirham, which is about 2,000 euro per month, 1A to 2,000 euros, which is enough to cover your expenses. Plus, you can even pay your tuition fees from your salary. This is the advantage compared if you go to Australia, for example, you cannot do a full-time job. You can do only part-time job, 20 hours per week maximum.
Okay, thanks.
But here you can do a full-time job and you can have even a working, so you can switch the visa as soon as you find a job. You come in September, you start your master. If you find a job in November, you can get a working visa immediately. You don't need to wait.
Another last question for me. And about the workload of the Master of Engineering Management, is not too hard for students to have a job and the work, and the studies, because they may be only 7 hours of lessons or lectures per week, but you need to work on your off time. So maybe it's not really hard to it's not really simple to balance between the two. I don't. Do you have any idea about the workload?
Yeah, I agree with you. That's why when you come as an international student, as soon as you start a job, we don't recommend you to take more than 2. So 2 is normal load, 1 is very less, 3 is an overload. So if you are working, we will not allow you to take 3 subjects or 3 modules. 2 is okay. So all the students who are working, they can handle 2 subjects easily. But 3 is overload. If you are not working, yes, we can allow you to take 3 modules if you want to finish fast. But as soon as you start a full-time job, we recommend you to take maximum 2 modules per trimester.
Okay, thanks.
Perfect, that's great. I think, do we have, I think we've got students for master level in business. I don't know if you've got any specific question for TUFIC, please. Any of you's got any question on the master?
No, it's okay for me.
It's okay for you? Alam, you've got any other question maybe for TUFIC or?
No, but maybe just one. If I found a society, an entreprise, we take contact with you?
Well, if you find a company, you mean to get a job over there, you can of course get in touch with them, and then the career office when you arrive in Wollongong can assist you as well. So to make sure we transfer, like TUFIC just mentioned before, we transfer the student visa into the work visa.
Yeah, Ahlam, if you already in contact with a company or you're, because there are companies who can interview you even without passing through the university. If you go to any of these recruitment websites, there are job opportunities. You can do that before, and you can come on a working visa already and start university anytime you want. And the same thing, if you come as a student and you start your master degree, the career office will help you to find a job. But even before you come, if you want to still look for the job, you can come on working visa and study in the same time.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
For some of you that may be borderline, not quite sure with your English, TUFIC mentioned as well, you know that it's actually possible to start with some English program that you will do in their language center that is on the campus. And usually it's a 12 weeks program, and then you can jump into your program, which is either the master or the bachelor. So if some of you are a bit low in English, don't worry about it, because Wollongong Dubai's got a solution there for you. I think we've got a question in the chat as well. Samia, what the modules after BTS? Which BTS do you have again, Samia? Because usually what Wollongong Dubai does is that they do a mapping. They actually compare your modules with BTS Communication.
Yeah. We can look at your, I don't know, BTS is 2 years after baccalaureate normally.
Yes, correct.
So you send us the transcript, the mark sheet, with the course outlines or course description.
Which we
and
have.
Then we can tell you how many modules are similar to ours and how many more you have to do. So in our bachelor program, it's 3 years, and you have to do in 3 years. For if after baccalaureate, you have to do 24 modules. But because you have already BTS, we can see how many modules we can remove and how many modules more to take. But at any scenario, you cannot take more than 12. So the maximum we can remove is 12, and you have to do another 12, which means another 1 year and 4 months approximately. If you are lucky and we take all your modules from France, we transfer them to our university, then you have to do at least 12 subjects more. 12 modules means 1 year and 3 months more to finish. Is it clear?
Is it clear for you, Samia? Yes. Okay, perfect. Any other question? Maybe I will mention as well, maybe Tufik, you can mention about the accommodation, because it's true that some universities abroad can offer on-campus accommodation. I think, well, Wollongong, I know it's not the case, but I know you've got a lot of options you offer to students. Maybe you can mention it.
Yeah, for accommodation, well, there is a company who are specialized in students accommodation. So there's Unionist Mermaid, so which is a pure university accommodation. And we have the third one, which is the Emirates Academy of Hospitality. It's next to Burj Al Arab, you know, the 7-star hotel in Jumeirah. So it's almost opposite to it. So you can take studio there if you want, or in any of this with transportation. However, if you don't want, or you're looking for something less or cheaper, there are a lot of options in Marina next to the university, like where the tourists and the restaurants and clubs and beach and everything. So you can rent there a room, like an apartment. It will cost you the range of the room, if you want it alone with for yourself with attached bathroom. It's approximately, I would say, 700 euros or less, 600 euros as per the exchange now. You could say 700 euro per month. You can have your own room, including all bills. You don't need to pay water, electricity, or internet or anything. So it's with attached bathroom, and it's the most expensive one. So still you can find something less than 700 euro. But if you want a decent room in a nice place, then it's about 700 to 800 euro per month.
Which is quite okay, really.
Yeah.
And talking back about bachelor level, students still have a little job on the side. It's not, yeah.
Yeah, students, they can do a part-time job. The only thing, they have to manage their timetable between the work and the studying. So they can do 4 or 5 hours a day, but they have to manage the timetable to either take everything in the morning and be free in the afternoon, or the other way, to take classes afternoon and be free in the morning. So it depends up to the students to manage their timetable. It's difficult to do full-time job full day from morning because you have classes. So for undergrad, it's limited to part-time jobs.
Yeah,
there are a lot of part-time jobs, and the salaries will be around 10 euros per hour to 12 euro per hour.
Yeah, okay. So that's good, because even though you're on bachelor level, you can still have a little job on the side. So that's great. And like Tufik mentioned, is at the Universal Exhibition that's starting next month as well until March next year. So a lot of job opportunities in Dubai right now, which is fantastic. Maybe we can speak about the COVID situation. I know that it's all the international students been welcome during all this time. So maybe you want to mention something on that, Tufik?
Yes, now we have the option of both classes in the campus and online for those who cannot come for any reason. Their countries is locked, or they can't come to United Arab Emirates. It's a little bit strict here when it comes to walking outdoor. So mask is mandatory all the time. inside and outside. So everybody is asked to put the mask, and there's a heavy fine on not putting the mask outdoor or indoor in the shopping centers. Now almost 80% of the population here, they have the vaccine. So when you come to the country, either you need to have the vaccine before, or you can do it when you come here in the country. It is not mandatory, but it will restrict your life a little bit. So you will not have access to many things if you don't have the vaccine. As you know, like even the university here, you will be asked to do a PCR almost every week if you don't have the vaccine, which is, the PCR is not very expensive. It's about 10 euros or 12 euros, but still doing the test every day, every week is not that convenient. So I believe having the vaccine will be almost a better option. Life is normal. We don't have any restrictions or lock or like a time where you cannot go out like outside. It's open till late night, and everything is okay.
Perfect. That sounds good. Any other question for us? Or if you don't have microphone, you can put on the chat as well. Feel free, don't be shy. It's now you can ask the questions.
No, it's okay for me.
It's okay for you. Okay, no problem.
Is there any aid to finance study abroad? Well, for study abroad, we don't have really, but for the normal bachelor or master, we have a scholarship, and we have international scholarship, which is about 20%.
20% for the master, for the bachelor. But yeah, when she mentioned study abroad, for those who don't know what it is actually just to come for one semester. And you get the equivalent of more or less 30 CTS, European credits, to get back to France. So it's just to spend one semester on campus. So you don't get a Wollongong degree, but you just get the credit transfer. And for some of you, you just want to come for a séjour linguistique and just do some English over there. Also, this is a possibility because the Language Center offer general English, academic English, and IELTS test preparation as well. So this is also a nice opportunity for some of you that just want to explore and experience Dubai for the language side and cultural side as well. Yeah. In terms of the visa to FIG, you mentioned it, it's pretty easy. Anyway, we're there also to help you out and to assist you for all the paperwork because StudiesUP will organize with you the application process, the visa, and all the tips and information you need to know about the accommodation, insurance, and so on before you live there.
Yeah, the visa process is very flexible. You don't need to go to the consulate or embassy or anything.
Very easy compared with other countries.
Yeah, so the visa will come to you by email. You print it out and you fly. And then when you come to Dubai, you have to do a medical test to get the residency stamped in your passport.
Yeah. And maybe we can mention maybe the cost of the visa to FIC, because it seems a lot, but in fact, there are a lot of things included into it. And knowing that afterward, you get a reimbursement of some of it. Yeah.
So basically, it's divided to three parts. The first one is the medical insurance. It's about 580 euro to cover you. So basically, if you have any health issues, you are already covered with the medical insurance for 1 year. And we have another 580 euro is a deposit. You take it back when you go, when you cancel the visa and you leave from the country, we give it back to you. And there is another 500 euro, which is admin fees for getting your residency stamped by the government and for doing the medical check and for getting you the Emirates ID. So they call it administration fees. So the total will come to almost around 1,800 euro in total. It's
and
about
then you get 1/3 back.
Yeah, 1,700. But part of it is medical insurance, part of it is deposit to take it back, and the last 500 euro is the fees, the admin fees of the visa.
That's right. And that's a visa for one year.
For 1 year. For those who are coming for language classes, like 1 to up to 3 months, you don't need a residency visa. You can come on tourist visa and you can do your English classes for 3 months. Up to 3 months, you're allowed to stay 90 days per visit.
Which is good. Any other specific questions, anyone? Does it seem clear to all of you?
Yes. No question.
No more questions. That's right. Tufik done a good job then.
Thank you very much.
Well, if you don't have any further question, well, thank you everyone. Thank you for Tufik to take the time.
Thank
I know
you,
you're
Sophie.
busy right now.
Sure.
And
Thank you,
any
everyone.
of you, just let us know if you want to have a call with the team here. Feel free or drop us an email if you want further information. We'll be happy to assist you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
And,
thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Tufik. And thank
you,
you.
Sophie.
Have a good day. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, have a good day.
Thank you.